Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's about more than just a game. It's about friendship, growing up, and the unforgettable summers that shape us. It's the story of Max, and it all begins on the diamond. Max's love for baseball didn't just flicker out after that first summer. It became a bonfire. Every year, as the final school bell rang and the days stretched out, long and warm, he'd grab his glove and bat and head back to the field, ready for a new season. And he wasn't alone. Jamie and Lucas, the first friends he made in the league, became his partners in crime, both on and off the field. Through elementary and middle school, you couldn't find one without the other two. They were a unit. They played on the same teams, spent their weekends practicing at the local park until the sun went down, and rode their bikes in a pack to every single game. The best times, though, were the out-of-town tournaments. Imagine this, piling into a cramped van with your best friends and teammates, windows down, singing your hearts out to whatever was on the radio. They'd trade baseball cards like they were stocks and share whispered stories late into the night during hotel sleepovers. Of course, being kids, there was always a bit of mischief. They'd sneak out to raid the vending machines for late-night snacks or dare each other to race down the long, empty hotel hallways, their laughter echoing until a coach's voice would inevitably boo. "All right, boys, that's enough." Those were the moments that turned teammates into brothers. As they got older, the game started to get more serious. Baseball became more competitive. Tryouts were tougher, the practices were longer, and every game felt like it carried more weight. Max still wasn't the biggest kid on the team, nor was he the fastest runner. But what he lacked in size, he more than made up for with sheer heart and an unshakable love for the game. His determination was his superpower, and right there with him were his two best friends. Jamie had blossomed into a star pitcher with a blistering fastball, and Lucas was a shortstop so quick and agile it was like he could teleport to the ball. Together, the three of them were a force to be reckoned with, their friendship as solid and reliable as their skills on the field. High school cranked the dial up to 11. The team started traveling to distant towns for weekend tournaments, turning every trip into a new adventure. Playing under the bright stadium lights, with the cheers of classmates and parents washing over them, felt like being on top of the world. After the games, win or lose, they'd explore these new places. They'd find the best local diners for post-game burgers, cannonball into hotel pools, and spend hours reliving the game, swapping stories about incredible plays, wild pitches, and those heart-stopping near misses. But their summers weren't just about baseball. Life was happening all around them. There were bonfires crackling on the beach under a sky full of stars, late-night bike rides through quiet suburban streets, and a constant soundtrack of laughter. Max even had his first girlfriend, a classmate who became his personal cheerleader from the bleachers. Jamie and Lucas navigated their own crushes and heartbreaks, and through it all, the three friends were each other's support system, getting through every high and low together. Through every scraped knee, every triumphant win, and every crushing loss, Max's parents were his unwavering anchor. They were his biggest fans, without a doubt. They never missed a game, driving for miles just to watch him play. Their proud cheers were a constant, familiar sound that cut through the noise of the crowd, a reminder that he was never playing alone. By the time senior year rolled around, Max had become a true leader on the team. He might not have been the star player with the flashiest stats, but he was its heart. He was the one encouraging the younger players, rallying his friends when they were down, and reminding everyone of the real reason they were out there on that field, for the pure love of the game and for the incredible memories they were creating together. As graduation caps flew into the air, Max, Jamie, and Lucas stood on the edge of a new chapter, looking back on all those years with a deep sense of gratitude. Baseball had given them so much more than just a collection of trophies and medals collecting dust on a shelf. It had given them an unbreakable friendship. It had given them a lifetime of adventures. And most importantly, it had taught them to always swing for the fences, not just on the field, but in life. It's a beautiful reminder that sometimes the greatest wins aren't the ones you see on the scoreboard. Thank you so much for watching and sharing in this story with me. If it resonated with you, I'd love it if you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until next time, take care.